There are a few diagrams I'd like to show you to help you understand how sometimes leaders can feel overwhelmed, or sometimes leaders can feel totally lost. But that if leaders can bear in mind the structure of a very simple part of nature, the snowflake, as they are building teams to help them lead, that everyone can move forward together successfully. I want to talk to you today about a few different ways that you could lead as you're preparing for your march. There are a few ways that we know just don't work. We know this from experience. I've taken the time to draw this on the wall. This way of leading is certain disaster. Why? Because the catalyst in the middle has not empowered the people around them to do the tasks that need to get done in order for the march to be a success. On the contrary, that person is expected to do these tasks rather than delegating them. Obviously, that person is going to be overwhelmed and is going to check out way before the march even begins. Another sure recipe for disaster is to be this person who farms out tons of tasks to be done, but farms them out to people who they don't know well. They have no idea whether they can do these tasks, and in the end, they end up forgetting who's doing what. That's no way to move forward. The snowflake model is what I'd like to offer to you as the best way to move forward. In the snowflake model, the person who's the catalyst in the middle forms relationships with what we call the leadership team. That's the people directly surrounding the person in the middle. These people are linked through strong relationships. They take the time to get to know one another, to understand what are their strengths and weaknesses. Then those folks in the leadership team, in turn, do the same thing. They look around them and they reach out in their communities and their networks to people they know they can trust, to people who they know have the talents that they need in order for the group to succeed. And so on and so on. And we end up with this beautiful model of a snowflake where everybody is interrelated, everybody knows one another, and everybody trusts one another with the tasks that they have to do to move forward to make their march a success on January 21st. I invite you to use the snowflake model as you design your campaign.